Hey, how you doing, family? This is Mike Robinson, and I hope your week was a good one. I'm going to try to keep this short, but if you subscribe to my channel, if you've listened to any number of my videos, you know that's kind of hard for me to do, but I'm going to make an attempt. Again, I also want to thank all of my new subscribers. The number continues to grow, and I'm humbled by it. So again, thank you to all my new subscribers and to all of you that have been with me for a while. I appreciate you going on for the continued ride. I also want to ask your indulgence because I know my recording conditions aren't the uh, best. So if you hear a little background noise, please forgive me. Um, I hope to improve the conditions for which I record soon in the near future. So with that, I want to get to really the heart and soul of this video. At the point of recording this, I just have the title of the video in my mind. That's pretty much how I create. But the video is twofold. I've had some members who I've moved memberships to ask me a couple of things. I'm going to try to address those real quick. Kill two birds with one stone. One member isn't very active in the sense of attempting to grow his downline as of yet. And people grow in different speeds and different paces. And I understand that. So this is not a diss, but just an acknowledgement that, you know, people have different interests where this business is concerned. But what interests me about this particular person is that they contacted me. They contacted me to ask me how to set up their wallet, their Sound Money wallet. And it brought a smile to my face because, as I've told you before, and I hope there's some pastors and some leaders listening to me, and by all means, any questions that you might have about 7K Metals, about Sound Money Wallet, Sound Money Vault, you can email me, and we can begin a conversation, and I'll help you implement Sound Money in your ministry or in your nonprofit. And there'll be some future videos about my thoughts on what can manifest in those two particular instances, traditional nonprofit and your church, which is a 501c3. But anyway, this particular video, I want to focus on setting up your Sound Money wallet and the simplicity of that and the security of that, and how to get started, because I have another member who asked me to do a video about how to get started and how people should sign up is basically, I think, what the person was getting at. So here we go. So really everything starts with who you decide to have as your leader. Okay, so if you want me to be your upline, okay, your coach, your mentor, however you want to title me, the person who stepped on the landmines before you, unfortunately stepped on them yourself. And I don't mind taking point, okay? I don't mind taking point because I want to know that this thing is solid. So that's why I've spent an arduous 2 years kicking it, really, you know, like really putting it through its paces, watching how the company, and I'm going to put some clips at the tail end of this video so you can hear from the heart and soul of this company and what other people are saying, not just me, about what they're experiencing with this company. So I've spent 2 years kicking this company because I've been doing this a long time. And let me just, you know, be a little candid with you. Okay, I graduated high school in '77, graduated college with an associate's, proud of it, in 1980. Okay, so that puts a little date on me. All right, so for all of you who are listening to me, new to network marketing, new to multi-level marketing, you got 10, 20 years in the game, 5 years in the game, 2 years in the game, you're a superstar. I applaud you, okay? But I needed to make sure that this thing was real because I've been through a lot of mistakes. And as we go on in this journey together, I'm going to share a couple of them with you because some of them are recent and some of them are worldwide. And if you are in this seriously in this industry, you've heard about some of my scrapes and scars with other opportunities. So anyway, this is legit. Okay. And I spent the time to investigate the company on my own, due diligence, before I involve people who I care about, my family, my children, my church, et cetera, et cetera. Okay. So I've already mapped out the terrain. Okay. So this is how you get started, right? If you go to the website to make sure that you're with the right person you want to sign up under, you go to the bottom of the home page, as we call it, right? That's the page that's going to say 7K Meadows / whoever you decide to have as your upline. They have an extension. It's what we call an extension, right? Mine is going for gold. Okay, that's attached to me, Michael Robinson. Okay, as we can see here, I've elected to put my email address there. You can add your phone number, and I could just click a switch in my back office, and my phone number will appear here. I opt not to put it there. That's my personal preference, right? If people are serious about this opportunity, they can email me, identify themselves, let me know what video they heard, and we could begin the process of getting them signed up and begin them experiencing a lifestyle based on silver and gold, right? So anyway, that's how you identify your upline, right? Who you want to sign up underneath, right? So then we go back to the top, and you can review this video. So I'm trying not to belabor issues and points and be redundant. You go to the top, you click Get Started. Right now, last webinar, 7K Metals webinar, this past Monday, they said that they were now just going to have basically two options. They used to have a standard plus, standard and premium. Now they've cut it down to, as they put it, an either or. So either you do the standard for $199 per year, or if you're not broke, you can opt for the $499, which is that's everything in the kitchen sink. Okay, you couldn't get a better start in this business. All right. But if you are broke, what I'm suggesting is just for people to get into this awesome opportunity at what I consider still a ground floor opportunity. You're going for the 99. Now, here, the sales center, just so we be total transparency, right, is 180, as you can see, right? It's another $81 more, right? But you only basically get an e-commerce site just to purchase and buy your own gold and silver, when you want. It's trackable because, obviously any purchase that someone makes below me, even if they're not building a downline, I still get points every time they purchase gold and silver. Okay, so that's basically all this. This is for people who don't want to build a downline and they just want the site so they could buy gold and silver in their pajamas while they're drinking coffee or tea. Okay, so that's basically what this is. If you want to build a downline, you cannot go any lower than the $99 a month. Okay, so if you're broke, this is where I suggest you start. All right, and let me say something to you. This business, 7K Metals, is going to reveal not only who you are, but who the people who you are approaching with this business are. This business is going to reveal to you whether or not they're broke or whether they're broke and poor. And I've established before what the difference is. Poor is a state of mind. Okay, they are ignorant about what fiat currency is. They're ignorant about what gold and silver is as far as a hard asset. The fact that it's been money for over 5,000 years, with no debate. Okay, the fact that governments, sovereign countries, central banks, the Federal Reserve, Treasury, all the monarch, right? The in the EU, right? All of the monarchs in the EU, the Vatican, they all have gold as a safe haven for catastrophe, total financial catastrophe. They all secure themselves with gold and silver, right? Now, if you're a trader, you trade Forex, you trade the commodities, you know that silver is grossly undervalued. It's just a fact. So why would you continue to put your hopes and dreams and your retirement in a paper asset like the US dollar just because it's been the reserve currency for X amount of years? You do it because you're poor and you don't know any better. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not going to sugarcoat it because I want a team of financial ninjas. I want a team that knows what they're doing. All right. And those are the type of people who are being drawn to 7K right now, are people who understand and overstand what's going on in the world economy today. And if you have your eyes open and your ears to the ground, you know it's not time to be placing your sweat equity into investments that are backed by paper or secured by paper instruments. This is not the time for that. But, people do what they want to do. So anyway, that's poor. Broke is you understand everything I said, but you just don't have the financial means to move right now. Okay, so broke is a temporary state of being. All right, so you have the understanding and the overstanding. You just don't have the means to move right now. That's broke. So that's broke. So what I suggest is you either come in at the $99. Okay, what happens with that is you come in with the $99 membership. You purchase a $99 membership. And what happens when you get your first commission? They're going to move you up to standard. So they're going to take $100 from your commission, whether it's a $250 commission or a $500 commission, your first level as an associate. You're entitled to either or. And I don't know if they're going to continue the $250 commissions. They said they were going to run it to the end of the year, and I'm sure that they will. Whether they extend it into 2021, I don't know. But what happens is you buy the 99. When you get your first commission, they take $100. They bump you up to standard, and then standard you are. Okay. Then after you choose your membership, you scroll down, and again, it's a personal choice. What I suggest is you crawl before you walk before you run. Okay. Other mentors, coaches, upline may have some other methodology, but I'm finding when I talk to a lot of people, resistance to the investment. And primarily it's their pride and ego because they don't want to admit that they're broke, right? Because if you have discretionary income, and I've showed you at every point where this is legit, for you not to invest shows either pure, and since I'm not mentioning any names, no one should be offended, shows, in my opinion, pure foolishness, right? Or lack of knowledge. And as we know, if we talk spiritually, that God's people perish because of lack of knowledge. So, yeah, all right? So you crawl before you walk before you run. So I tell people who come in with me, and this just went up. If you watch any of my previous videos, you'll know that this used to be $95. But if you know anything about the precious metals market, there's been a run up over the last couple of, like, month and a half, 2 months. The markets have really gotten hot. There's a lot of stuff going on in the financial markets. And when that happens, people get nervous. And what happens is that the millionaires, the billionaires, the hedge funds, the pension funds, they all start putting their cash into physical metals. And that's what's bolstering the precious metals market. Okay, just on a real shallow level, what's going on. Okay, so whereas 7K was absorbing a lot of that cost before, when they were real babes in the industry, right? Just got started, they're fresh. They absorb some of that so that we wouldn't feel the brunt as members, right? But now they've made an adjustment, right? And it's better for us. And I'm not going to get into that in this video, but it's been an adjustment, and I appreciate the fact that they've adjusted, because I don't want to see the company go down because they're under funding themselves as a company, right? So it went up $10. $10 shouldn't be a blip on anybody's radar, right? So now it's $105 a month. So you start there. So you choose that, right? Now, for people who are tight but want to get in and they want to position themselves, which would be extremely smart, right? You spend $100, you buy your membership. If you look here, right, and you say you need $30 to get before you attach your payment, right, before they hit you for your autosaver, you can tick this off where it says no thanks, I'll add this later. Okay, so then at least you're a member in my downline, right? So as I start to pile people underneath you and institutions underneath you, nonprofits, various churches, right? All that volume will come up through you, right? You're not actually participating yet in building your downline, right? Because you haven't gone on autosaver, right? But you've positioned yourself, right? So we walk before we crawl before we walk before we run, right? So now if you can come in, don't play yourself. Buy your $99 membership, right? Once a year, it's an annual membership, and get yourself on autosaver ASAP as soon as possible. Don't play with this, okay? So that's it. Now you're a member, right? In good standing, right? So once that's done, you're a member. I don't want this video to go too long. That's the preliminary, right? That's where you start. So for my downline that asked me to show people how to get started, this is how you get started, right? You go to, let's start again, right? Even though you can rewind the video, right? So you go to your persons, they give you their website, 7kmetals/ I'm going to the top, right? That's their extension. You scroll to the bottom, you make sure it's the right person's name, right? Bang, right person name. I want to sign up underneath them. You click get started on their website. It takes you here. You choose your plan, premium, standard, or as I said, the restricted, which is until your first commission, and then you go to standard. You scroll down. You choose your autosaver, right? Basic, variety, or specialty. Okay. In the case of my downline, I suggest that you crawl first, and then you want to add them as your downline grows. Nobody's going to stop you, especially not me. So you choose that, right? And if you want to choose specialty coming out of the box, by all means, all right? It's $309 a month. Okay, if you can handle it, I suggest you go for it, because as you can see in the specialty, you're going to get gold and silver. Okay, so that's that. You're signed up. You're good to go. Yeah, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to be quiet, and I'm going to insert 2 clips of what I believe the heart and soul is of this company. One brother is echoing sentiment that I feel when I first looked at this company, and what I feel now 2 years into this company, still feel about the heart of this company and their intention. And then the other video clip is going to be of one of the founders, and I'm going to let you hear what he has to say about this opportunity and what it's done for his life. And, I know some of you are prejudiced, and, you have all kind of, mindsets about, people trying to do good in the world, but, not everybody's evil. Not everybody has a hidden agenda to hurt you, and, at some point you gotta trust. You gotta trust. Nobody gets to the top by themselves. I'm sorry, it just doesn't happen. Not Elon Musk, not Rockefeller, not Ford, not anybody. Not anybody. Not Barack Obama. Nobody gets to where they get by themselves. So, if you listen to this video and you're in a situation that, you're not happy with, let's lock arms. Let's start the dialogue. I will tell you what you need to do to get to associate, right? To that $500 a week, $2,000 a month, right? Or if you, limp there to full associate, like, It happens, right? People grow at their own pace. You could still experience a $250, commission check, right? Which is $1,000 a month, right? Or even if it was just $250 a month, that's an industry standard. I can't tell you how many opportunities I've been in, what it would take to make $250 in one pop, one commission check. It's unheard of. So, yeah, have a blessed week. Again, thank you to all my new subscribers. I truly appreciate it from the top and bottom of my heart. I hope you found this content helpful. I welcome you to the team in advance. Let's lock arms and let's make it happen. I mean, listen, a real talk here, because I'm not a marketer. I'm not on here to hype up the company. I'm telling you facts. I'm giving it to you from my heart. I can't be any more sincere about what I'm telling you. I think we're going in for a hard winter. I think a lot of people are going to lose their jobs. I think a lot of people are hoping for universal basic income or modern monetary theory, MMT. They're hoping and praying for a stimulus, a second stimulus. Companies are shutting their doors. They're getting ready for. I mean, the numbers are going up in COVID cases in the United States. I'm speaking about. I'm expecting churches to be closed down again. It's going to be rough. It's going to be a rough winter. So what I'm trying to do is fill in all the holes for you, fill in all the spaces for you that are listening to me, right? And haven't pushed the button yet, haven't joined me yet. I'm trying to arrest all your fears, right? So you can start before you get laid off. So you can start before you go into foreclosure. So you can start, before your church door closes and the lights go out in the church because nobody has any income. Can't pay your tithes. Can't give any offerings. It's a snowflake and a snowball. It starts out small. Nobody cares until it's a huge ball of snow coming down the mountain, right? So anyway, God bless all of you, and hope you enjoy these clips I'm sticking in here. Take care of yourself. God bless. I'll talk to you soon. Later.
Paul, how are you, my friend?
Have all Benson. I know all pushy and stuff. I'm fantastic.
Well, good.
To be a part of this company.
You've been working hard, my friend, and
haircut, yeah.
He says he needs a haircut and he needs to trim the goatee a little, huh? You look different in your pictures. That's okay. That's okay. So tell us your passion. I know you've been pushing hard as well, and you say you love this company. Why do you love 7K and why do you love what you're doing right now?
Man, I love everything about 7K, from the logo to the website to the compensation plan to the people to the spirit to how you guys painstakingly designed how the matrix works, how we have to help people. I think that was a global round of applause to you guys for the integrity, because when I look at this, I'm like, wow, these guys really sat and thought this thing out. I love it. Really engages several parts of me. So I'm a graphic artist, a marketer, serial entrepreneur. I've been doing, these kind of programs since, over a decade, since the days of .ws, done a couple of them. And when I got involved with this, I said, wow, this is the best one I've ever seen. And then I heard other people saying the same thing. So can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I told Blake that, I could talk about this company till the sun comes up, like literally. And I've just been in, it feels like it's just been one long week since I got it, September 8th, because I haven't stopped. And, I'm going to keep going till I get to a presidential goal. Praise God.
Absolutely. Well, under a month and you're already silver. You've qualified for a 100-ounce silver bar, which is a lot of fun. You're making money, but the thing that caught my ear here is you like the plan that you help others succeed and rank up, and that's benefiting your business. And that's really what this entire plan is about. It's bringing hope to everyone. How cool is it that associate levels, at our smallest checks, are $250, $500 checks. Have you ever seen that in any other business you've been in?
That's what I'm saying. This company is like heaven for MLMs. It's like, you know, I've brought people, I've leveled a number of people up, and some of them got checks, 250. And I'm like, this company has a heart. So I've been in companies before that they don't have a heart, you know. And I mean, I didn't even recognize it at the time as much, but now I'm here. I'm like, wow, these guys have revolutionized the industry. And, you know, everybody should really do a model like this. But at the same time, I hope they don't, because I want you guys to win big time, big time. And I'm so in love with the idea that I can help people, you know. I've sponsored a number of people or helped them in some way because I see what's going on out there. You know, we all see what's happening in the economy. We all see the necessity and the value of precious metals. So I think why I've done what I've done is because of my heart. Like, I love to help people. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So this thing engages so much of me that I just get totally sucked in. And I think people that are going to have great success in this are people who have a heart for people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Who have, you know. Yeah.
Well, congratulations to you. We know there's a lot of great people out there working, and we just wanted to recognize you. You know, just over a month to gold or to silver, and you want to go to presidential gold, and we're going to be cheering you on. And keep up the great work. Keep helping people. Keep sharing the vision. And we believe in you, my friend, and congratulations of all.
Thank you so much for having me. We believe in you. We love you from the team, and we're going to keep coming with it.
All right. Thank you, my friend. Have a great evening.
Yes, sir. Bless you.
All right. Richard, did you ever in a million years imagine this company doing what it's doing today with all of its membership benefits and everything that's going on? How amazing is the company today, you know, when you guys had this vision, you know, 4 years ago?
You know, Jason, number one, you're doing an incredible job. You're the greatest CEO. You know, as the first one to get a membership 4 years ago, and I went out to the marketplace and made that first membership sale, and then the second membership sale, and we had that first meeting on the 5th of November, 2016. And now to see people like Mr. Benson and everyone else and breaking records and how huge and gigantic this has gotten. You know, I am the happiest, most blessed person in the world. I'm literally, Jason, because of 7K metals, I'm up here in Northwest Montana on my paid for 160 acres overlooking Ashley Lake just down the road from Glacier National Park. And with my 38 years full-time in this industry. I started in June of 1982. This is the only thing I've done for 38 years. And Mr. Benson, you're absolutely right. There is no greater company in the world than 7K Metals. And it didn't happen overnight. It was 20 plus years of serious thought. The membership model, the member direct pricing, the tracking center. The product's not as good as gold. It is gold. The infinite levels, the huge cycle check. But here's the answer, though, Jason. The greatest thing we got, no question about it, and I think you'd agree with me, we got the best, greatest people in the history of this industry, network marketing. I've never seen people locking arms, edifying one another, encouraging one another, helping one another. We got a bunch of givers out there, and we're going to win, win, win. So I love everybody, and I'm proud of all of you, and let's just keep it going. Thanks, everybody.
Absolutely. You know, you guys, I want you to tell you something. Richard's sitting on top of a mountain right now, living out he's looking on, literally, he's up on the top on 160 acres with internet that is actually working and living his dream. So, you know, this company is going to bless a lot of lives around the world. Wouldn't you say, Josh?
Oh, it's amazing. And, you know what, 4-year-old company, what's really fun for me is seeing Richard with internet in his camp trailer tonight. To me, that brings me a lot of joy. So it's pretty sweet. But congratulations to all the leaders out there and all the new ranks. You guys are awesome. Can't wait to see what happens the next 7 days.